Radio check. Mic check 1, 2, 3. One more time, guys. Check, check, check. Radio check. All right, guys, I'm so sorry about that. Guess what? You know, you put in a different simulator and things get messed up. I don't know why it happens to me every time I try doing the 2 streams here. I think I'm just going to have to create a second key and run it as 2 separate streams. I've got to figure that out. But anyway, guys, I do apologize. Just a little bit late here. I hope you guys enjoyed the music in the background there, just on loop. But anyway, here we are, guys. Thank you for your patience. I am doing 2 streams, guys. I am on the vertical as well today and the horizontal, both on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's already 18 of you in the vertical. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. If you are watching from your mobile device, for the first time you're scrolling through the shorts, welcome on board. My name is Skymaster1. I am flight simming. I've been streaming now for a little bit, and I do welcome you guys aboard. Like I said, if you guys want to double tap that screen, on previous streams, you can smash that thumbs up button. Thank you, thank you. And for my fellow subscribers and my regulars, thank you guys so much over on the horizontal. I'm going to go ahead and say hello to some of you guys. Don't be shy to chat. We'll talk a little bit about today's particulars, and then we'll get it underway, guys. Thank you for your patience. And yeah, let's get the show on the road, as they say. Here I am, guys, back in the flesh, ready to rumble. Let's go. All right. Merc sucks in the house. Merc, welcome on board, my friend. Thank you so much. So what's good, y'all? What's happening to the stream? Yeah, I'm always running into problems every time I do the two streams at once. Phoenix, welcome on board. There you go. He says it, 2 streams at once. There he is. Oh, wait, never mind. There you go. AvGeek Brew Force, welcome on board. Welcome. William, welcome to the channel, my friend. Greetings. Audio is all good. Roger, readability 5x5. Holy smokes, he's back on X-Plane, right? I know, I'm a little nervous about this, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's been a little while since I've been on X-Plane, and it's been more than a minute since I've been in the 767 here. So took it out for a little bit of a test spin a little bit earlier. Haven't landed it yet, so I don't know how that's going to go. But I mean, if we run into any problems, I've got something else in mind. We can always jump into the other sim, or we can restart it. But hopefully everything will be good. JSD, welcome on board, my friend. Welcome. 5x5. Wow, there's a big difference in X-Plane and Microsoft 2024. Yeah, it's starting to look really, really good, guys. I mean, yeah. Aside from the ground, making it closer to like real life, like the auto ortho, it's looking really, really good. So shout out to the good folks at X-Plane. Cam says JSD. Yeah, here I am, guys. Here I am. All right, guys. And let's get the show on the road. 24 of us on the vertical. Thank you so much, guys. I'm only going to try to say it once, guys. I know I say it often, but if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that bell to be notified of streams. I am streaming regularly. And of course, dropping a like in the video. We'll try to get 20 likes on today's video. I'll try not to say it more often. Yeah. Destrodom, thank you so much for tuning in as well. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys. So let me get myself all oriented here and we'll get underway. So here we are. Actually, I'm going to turn up the volumes. I just recently updated the FlightFactor 767 as well. So it looks pretty good. This is payware scenery for Toronto. They did update it for X-Plane 12 and it's good. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, it's not as pretty as the Fly Tampa one, but you know what? It's still good. It's still good. Let me zoom out. But let me tell you, the cloud textures here and the sky textures, this is looking really, really nice. Really, really nice. And we're aboard the 767 here, 300 ER. That's extended range. Delta does fly these aircraft. I'm not sure if they fly it on this particular route. But they do use the 767 still. Same with United. They're on it as well. And I believe Merc was just right over here in the 777. He seems to have disappeared. But, I mean, I am on VATSIM, guys. If a controller pops up, great. If not, you know what? It's still all good. But we are on X-Pilot now. So if you're flying X-Plane, X-Pilot, guys. All right? Same type of concept there. All right, so we're going to get inside the aircraft here. We're going to start prepping it, and then we'll get ready to go. If you guys are chatting and it takes a minute for me to respond, I do apologize. Once I get airborne and I get the autopilot turned on, I'll most definitely go back on the chat. All right. Benjamin in the house, welcome on board. Welcome. Merc says, "Oh, I crashed." Oh no. Oh no. All right, so here we are. Looks like we've got a little bit of ground, ground vehicles here with us. That looks pretty cool. Of course, I did spawn these in. And if I take a look at the airport, actually, you know what? It's not that bad, actually. It isn't. These 2 buildings are still there. And right behind here now, there's a Shell and a Shell. What else is there? There's something else. Tim Hortons. The Tim Hortons. So this looks pretty good. And then, of course, you've got the Sheridan. And that right over here is Airport Road for those of us living in the area. I am from Southern Ontario, Canada, guys. You know, this isn't too far from my house in real life, so it's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump inside the aircraft. We're gonna start getting things loaded and turned on, and we'll be on our way. We are on real time here, guys, and yeah, we'll make our way westbound now to Minneapolis. Like I said, this isn't a real, it is a real world route. They do operate Delta from Toronto to Minneapolis, but I believe they use the Airbus 220. Airbus 220. Flight time for today, we are going to take our time getting the aircraft loaded. Flight time today is 1 hour and 46 minutes. Gate to gate, 2 hours and 14 minutes. We're going to be covering a ground distance of 638 nautical miles at a cruise altitude today of flight level 340 or 34. All right, so let's go ahead and jump aboard. Let's get things turned on. And let's see if we can get this to start. Here we are inside the airplane here. It takes a minute for the textures to change. See the lighting. Now, I don't know if that's a setting that I've got to perhaps adjust in the sim, but anyway, aside from that, everything's looking pretty sweet. As you can see now, I came back out to the wing view. Now I came out, the shading has changed, and then it takes about a few seconds for it to render back. I don't know if you guys can see that. So if anybody from X-Plane is watching, you know, maybe you can drop a line in the chat to notify me if there's any possible fix for it. Or if you guys are aware of it, then maybe it'll be up on the future update. I am running beta, guys, so that whatever the latest beta is right now, that's what I'm on. All right. Here we are in the aircraft. We're going to come up to the overhead now. We're going to start turning on switches and pressing buttons, and we're going to get this bad boy fired up. All right, so let's go. We'll come up, turn the battery on. There we go. We'll put the standby power on auto. APU gens on. We'll get the bus ties here. We'll get the utility bus on as well. We'll get the left and right gen on, and then we'll come over and immediately start up that APU. We can come now over to the main panel here. Let's go ahead and cage our standby instrument, our attitude indicator. We just pull on it, and it'll cage itself and align itself. That all looks good. Perfect. We'll come over now, get our electronic flight bag, and we'll start getting things loaded up in here as well. We'll go to the ground section here, and we're going to start entering some numbers here as per SimBrief now. Now, it doesn't have the same integration as the Phoenix and some of the other aircraft on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024, but we can still make it all work. We'll just have to do a little bit more elbow work and you know, enter things manually. Moha in the house, welcome on board, my friend. Welcome. Aaron in the house, just press all of them, right? I mean, eventually that's probably what I'm going to end up doing anyway. You guys can watch. It will be as suggested. Let me go ahead and take a look at the fuel, guys. I'm going to get that fuel starting to enter the aircraft, and then we'll get the payload in, and then we'll continue with getting everything turned on. So as per SimBrief, 14,367 kilograms. I'm going to write that down just so we can reference it. Always nice to have a scratch pad with you, and you know, it just helps you remember some of the numbers. Cargo for today, not a lot of cargo. Oh, payload, actually, that's what I'm looking at. 27,900 tons. So we'll focus on those two numbers now. So we're going to manually enter 14,367. That is for the fuel. We're going to go ahead and enter that. And then we'll get the cargo weight. I guess. Let me see if that's the payload. You know what? I'm going to just try to enter. See if it did. It did. And we'll go ahead and start loading that. Loading the airplane. Wonderful. As that's happening here, guys, we're going to come up to the overhead. And as suggested, we're going to start pressing all the buttons. So Let's get our ADIRS or IRS in alignment. We'll come down. You know what? I'm not following a checklist, guys, so we're just gonna like start pressing up all these buttons. We'll get these. Oops. We'll get those turned on. Pull down the covers here, and then we'll start pressing the buttons. So it looks good, and then we're going to continue with the flow. We're just going from left to right. That all looks good. We'll come up here. We'll get the emergency lights armed and covered. We'll get the engine start switches on auto. We'll get the fuel pumps on here. We'll come down. We'll get the position lights on right for now. Actually, we'll get the red collision light on as well. We'll get the window heats turned on. We'll get our high frequency radio on as well. No smoking, seatbelt sign on. We'll get our pressurization auto 1. That all looks good. We'll continue. Let's get some of the heats turned on in here. The aircon and recirc fans. Turn the knobs here. Packs. And then we can come down. Isolation valves. That guy and the AP. As you can hear now, it is starting to pressurize. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Ninja King in the house. What's up, guys? Welcome on board. Look at this, guys. 35 of you over on the vertical. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to sub. Don't forget to like the video. Okay, I'll try not to say it anymore for now, but anyway. And it looks like we've got 1 minute to alignment here, so I do have it on quick align. Perfect. So while that's all happening now, we'll focus on the main panel and the flight management system, the flight management computer, which is right here, and we're going to start getting everything loaded in. Let's get our engine parameters turned on here for now, and then we'll come over and get this all programmed now. It is a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of elbow work here, or a little bit of manual work, but you know, we're going to end up making it anyway. So position in it. We're sitting at Toronto CYYZ. We do pronounce ZZ in Canada. I know for my American friends down south, they pronounce it Z. Sometimes, you know, if you're talking to someone in the States, there's a little bit of confusion, but that's how we pronounce the letter Z. We pronounce it Z. But when it comes to zebra, do we say zebra? No, zebra. So anyway, let's go ahead and enter that in. Here's the coordinates for where we're sitting right now. So we're going to copy that into the scratch pad here, enter it. We've already got our position GPS, or the GPS position now, where we're sitting. And then we'll continue with constructing the route here and getting it all set up. So Origin Airport CYYZ, that is the ICAO code for Toronto. And we are going to Minneapolis this evening. ICAO code Kilo Mike Sierra Papa. We'll go ahead and enter that in. Flight number for today, Delta's ICAO code is DAL, and we're operating flight 1326. Oops. 13, oh my goodness, 1326. Yeah, and heavy. We've got heavy on our call sign below 10,000 feet. That's just because we're a big airplane, we're wide body. So, all right, we're gonna go to the departure as per sim brief. 24 right for departure, which is closer to us. I'll take it. Go ahead and get that all settled in here via the URSAL 4 SID, standard instrument departure. We'll have to scroll down and find it. There's a ton of them in here, but we're looking for this one, and we are going the Zohan transition. Perfect. We'll come back now to the index. We'll get the arrival, and then our arrival is, as per sim brief, ILS 12 right via the Muscles 3. That for some reason just reminded me of AvGeek. Muscle up, kid. Anyway, there it is. And via the IDOM transition. That's it, guys. That's our flight plan. So, I mean, even you know, it's not a long distance, but sometimes all you do is the departure and the arrival, and that's what's suggested by SimBrief. So, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and execute that. We'll come back to our electronic flight bag. We're gonna make sure that everything is loaded onto the aircraft. This all looks good now. I'm happy with that. All right, so we're gonna come over now, and very easy with the perf in it, guys. we're gonna do is just enter those numbers. I'm just gonna put like a generic number for the reserve here. We'll give it 5 for the reserve. Cruise altitude, as we briefed earlier, is 34,000, or flight level 340. 340 looks good just as is. It'll work out to be the same. Cost index for today's flight, guys, 185 on the cost index. I don't see numbers like that normally, but we'll take it. We're gonna just rip across the sky. There is a big system making its way east of Chicago. We'll have a look on the VATSIM radar map, and then of course we can take a look at it on some of the real apps. So if anybody's living in that area, you know, take precaution, because it looks like the weather is nasty out there. So, and guys, give me a few more minutes. I promise you I will come back to the chat. I will come back to Mohammed in the house. Welcome on board, Mohammed. Welcome, welcome. If you guys are new in here, I'll try to say hello, and then if you've got any questions, I'll read them out and answer them in short order. All right, this looks good. We'll take the cruise winds for today's flight, guys. 261 at 66, 261 degrees at 66 knots. Go ahead and enter that in. That all looks good. We'll go now over to the takeoff page. As per, I mean, the way that I learned how to fly this aircraft in the past, flaps 5 are okay. So we're going to go ahead and enter that in. We can go ahead and just press the button. It'll give us a center of gravity of 22%, trim 3.3. We're going to manually enter that in, of course, when we get the hydraulics and all that sort of good stuff turned on. We can also cross-reference those numbers over with the electronic flight bag over here, and you can see, yeah, CG 22%. That all looks. We can go ahead and take the reference speed select off, and that'll spit out the numbers as per all our calculations, as per all our weights, and we can just quickly brief them, verify them, and yeah, I think we're almost ready to go, actually. So as per the references here, the init references, 133 for V1, VR rotation speed 141. We've got a V2 of 149. That all looks good, makes sense. It's good. So we can go ahead and lock those numbers in, and I think we're almost ready to go here, guys. So we'll leave that open for the first officer side. We'll get the legs page open for us, and I think we're almost ready. We'll take a look at the weather. We'll make sure that nobody is online. Yeah, we don't have anybody. Once we push off the gate here, we'll do the good old CTAF, and we'll find out the appropriate frequency, and we'll start making our way over to active runway. So let me go ahead quickly now, open up the weather. Guys, I do have the sim brief open up on another screen here. I'll take a look at the METAR for Toronto, and then we'll get ready to go. So the weather here, automated weather, or the METAR weather, 010 at 12 knots, 330 variable 030. There's slight variation in the winds, but 12 knots, not so bad. 15 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 5,000, few clouds at 11,000, broken clouds at 25,000. Temperature 30 degrees, guys. I shake my head. It's been incredibly hot now for a good stretch of July, and they're continuing. I'm not complaining, because I think in the next like 4 weeks it'll start getting 30 degrees right now, dew point 18, and we've got an altimeter setting of 3001, and I'm gonna take that number, and it looks like the weather's gonna crap out. It's probably all that stuff that's in Chicago, or just east of Chicago right now, but we're gonna be flying overhead of it, and you know, we'll go to the back of it once we start descending into Minneapolis, unless more, you know, more stuff pops up. 3001. Let me get it set here as well. I should have synced the altimeters together. That's okay. That looks good. And then we've got a standby. We can do the same with this. 3001. This is more true to life, guys. And I think we're going to be ready to go, guys. Okay, so let's go to the electronic flight bag here. Let's remove all. So long. And let's get the airplane all. Take a look now on the outside, just like that, guys. Just like that. You can see the door just coming to a close right now. Tony the Lab in the house. Welcome on board. Welcome, everybody. Guys, okay, now before we push back, I will go back into the chats. We'll start off with the vertical, guys. 21 of us in here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, Ninja Kings, welcome on board. Mohammed, welcome as well. Tommy the Lab in the house as well. Welcome, welcome. Let me go back into the horizontal stream here now, and let's go through some of the chat here. Avgeek says he's about to start school in 2 weeks. Nice. Merck says, I'm back in the game now. Nice. The Giggly Audie's in the house. Welcome on board, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Hunter, welcome. I hope you're enjoying your vacation. I leave on the 1st of August. Nice. I'm ready to start the plane, says Merck. Yeah, go for it. Mexican Aviator, welcome in the house as well. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Sky, do you see the 777? Let me turn around here. See if I... Yeah, there you are. You're on the other side. Looking sweet, looking sweet. We'll get this two-person conga line started. I am heading in this direction here, so towards the 401 for those of us that are familiar. No developer for Microsoft Flight Simulator are both Airbus and Boeing's like FlightFactor, right? Well, I think, what is it? Bluebird Simulation is going to be releasing this soon. Fingers crossed for it. Looking forward to that. But it's always nice to, you know, see what's happening on the other sims as well. This is, guys, a very good sim. It's got its own uniqueness to it. It's got its own flight dynamics. It's a very, very good simulator. All right. And, you know, I know the guys are working on getting this all looking a little more prettier and getting it closer to what Microsoft Flight Simulator is. But anyway, in and on itself, it is good. I highly recommend it, especially if you're, you know, wanting to become a real world pilot. I actually, from a real world pilot standpoint, like this simulator, the way it feels a little bit better. Flight Simulator. Now, Microsoft Flight Simulator has very, very nice eye candy. So I'm not knocking Microsoft Flight Sim in any way, but, you know, if anything, guys, you can judge it for yourself. I'm not sure if the demo is still available, but they do have a try before you buy, or at least they had in the past. You know, just download the demo, get to fly around for like 10 or 15 minutes, get a feel for it, and, you know, you might like it, you might not like it, but, you know, it is out there. All right, back inside the aircraft, we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and call up the pushback, better pushback. Hopefully it'll work. And,
hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
We'll start our pushback.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Let me get the CTAF frequency here. Dot CTAF CYYZ. We'll get that turned into 18.7. Let's do 18.7. 7 dialed in. All right. Transmit.
6 left, and setting up for about a 14-mile final runway 06 left for that.
Okay, so we got some chatter. This is courtesy of VATSIM.
All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed.
Big shout out to
Cat
Cat Strader. I wonder how he's doing, but I think he had something to do with this, the development of this pushback. So. Rebuy, welcome in the house. Welcome. Joyfish Dev, welcome. Hope no tail strike during the takeoff. No kidding, right? Destrodom, looking forward to joining your conga line soon. Just putting in some flight time with the Phoenix. Then I'll have some time for the VATSIM. Excellent, excellent. Welcome. Rimple, welcome on board too. Guys, so many new people coming in, guys. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. If you're watching on the vertical, just double tap the screen. You'll end up leaving a like for me on the vertical. And if you're new, I gotta say it, guys, it's just part of the act now. Subscribe if you haven't so already. I really do appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to hit that bell to be notified of future streams. I am streaming regularly.
When you're ready to go.
All right, there's the call. We're ready to release our parking brake and let him.
Here comes the pushback. Light him up.
Let him push. Light him up. There we go. Nice and easy. Let's see if he'll do a good job. I want to make sure that nobody's in the area here. Yeah, that's we're fine. All right, we're gonna come up to the overhead. Let's see if I remember how to do this now, guys. Oops, whoops, whoops. Let's get that turned on. I don't know these covers, how these. Okay, there's the.
Traffic, can 41 establish unless approach runway 06
All right,
left,
let's go.
and
Engine number 2 start.
traffic.
We'll get the ground on. We'll get the packs in the off position, and we'll come down here and we'll monitor the N2 here, guys. We can actually even bring it up. I do like the pop-up windows. So we're already at 25. Let's go ahead and introduce the fuel. There we go, and you can listen to those engines turning on. Ooh. And I do like that the screen flashes. In real life, it does do like that, guys. When it's transferring over from the APU to the gens for the engine, especially these older airplane, they do flash. 05. Have the winds changed? 05. I like the chatter here. I don't know why the blinds are down. That's not good. All right, so it looks like we got a good engine start on number 2. We're going to go ahead and do the same with number 1. So number 1, engine start, ground position. We're going to watch that N2 rise.
41, 5 on 06 left, Toronto traffic.
06 left. I guess they changed. All right, let's go ahead and hit the fuel selector there. Hear the engine spooling up here. And watch it. These are the Pratt & Whitney's, guys. Rimple says sub. What's going on, my man? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Good evening. Look at the beautiful engine.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
All right, back inside the cockpit here, or the flight deck. We'll get the.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
We'll watch that N1 now rise here as well. We'll make sure that the aircraft gets all stable in terms of the engine start. And then we're gonna have to make a decision now on the runway. I don't know why these guys are landing in that direction. When SimBrief gave me 2-4. So I'm flying with the Pratt & Whitney's as well, says Merck. Nice. All right, so we got stable on number 1 engine as well. We've got a couple of notes here in the EFS left pack, right pack. We'll go ahead and turn those back on. We can go ahead and turn the APU off.
And we're disconnected.
Shut off the
Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy
no,
and have
not
a safe
that.
flight.
Shut off the APU. That's it. A few things left to do now, which is configure the aircraft for the takeoff, and then we'll start making our way. We'll have to make a decision on what runway to use, so I'm gonna maybe tune into the real ATIS from Toronto, liveatc.com, and we'll then get a proper reading. There comes the airplane landing there. Jacqueline David in the house, welcome aboard. You're flying my favorite airlines. Thank you for that. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and get the auto brakes set to RTO, guys. RTO is rejected takeoff. We'll come over to the first officer side. Usually if they're the one not flying, will be responsible for the gear and flaps. Some of them in real life actually pride themselves, calling themselves gear and flap operators.
37.
Anyway, we're ready to go. So parking brake released.
Hotel 3, hotel.
We're gonna give it some gas
Bravo,
here.
Alpha Kilo to 137 for your carrier.
And we're rolling.
138 kilometers.
It was 3.3 on.
Traffic, camera 41 indicated, runway 06 left, taxiing to gate.
All right, so here we are, guys. Left, right is clear. We'll come up to the top, hit the landing or the nose wheel light on. Actually, you know what? Even I'm just gonna look at the that flight radar 24. I want to see what direction the airplanes. They are.
Toronto traffic.
Yeah, they are.
214 established on localized for 24 left.
Okay, 24 left. So yeah, like I don't know. Everybody is giveaway tonight 5. Oh my goodness, B&E baby. Guys, just a reminder, guys, no self-promotion on the channel. If you guys want to do it, you can do it on the Discord. Rimple says it's a Boeing. Looks like, yeah, it's a Boeing 767 Ham 1900 and nows. I only get Airbus, not Boeing 757 or 6. Yeah, it's Boeing 767 here on X-Plane. All right, I don't know where this guy's going now. Toronto traffic, Delta 1326 heavy taxiing the runway 24 right via apron, Delta holding short 2. Toronto traffic.
Traffic, United States taxi via Alpha and 177
Beanie baby, I'm good. How are you? How are you? I was correct, but 757 and yeah, the cockpits look very, very similar. Actually, you know what? We're gonna sidestep here. Let's get on to Delta. And let me tell you, even on the ground, this airplane feels heavy. Take a look here. Clear right, clear left. I do apologize for the camera movement. It is a little different than the Microsoft Flight Simulator. And the sounds are definitely. But the visuals, really, really. And now we've got the curtain closed on that side. I don't know why the... And here is another thing I pointed out here is the shading. See how the shading changes. Watch your back, Sky. Oh, there he is. Yes, yes. Looks very familiar. X-Plane says Rimple. Yeah, you got it, my friend. Yeah, you got it, guys. Today we're on X-Plane 12. It's been a minute, but this is X-Plane 12. FlightFactor 767ER. This is the extended version. It's been around for a while. I know they've updated it now because they released the FlightFactor 777, which I'm interested in picking up in the near future. This is all X-Plane here, guys. Default scenery, but we are running the latest beta here.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 214,
Hunter.
5 mile final for 24 left.
24 left, 5 mile final. All right, so we're gonna hold short here for a little bit, and we'll get ready to blast off. Let me make sure that the control. Yeah, there's no controllers. We'll come all the way to the end here and short. Look at the size of this airplane too. She's a big bird. Hopefully I won't crash it on the tube. All right, clear left, clear right, hold short line coming up here. Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff. Thank you. Yeah, I don't even know. All right, that looks good. We're gonna hold short here. We're gonna go on the BATSIM radar. We're gonna make sure that we don't have any traffic here. Be ready to go here. All right, so he said, you know what, I'm gonna just take position. Toronto traffic, Delta 1326 heavy, lining up runway 24 right. Toronto traffic. All right, let's go. Lights. under. RA runway 24 right. See if I'm squawking mode C. Guys, I do like this about X-Plane 12. So in real life, there are some runways that have dips in them. They're not, you know, completely level. This is one of them. Okay, so let's go here, guys. So flight director's on. Let's go. Let's get the auto throttle on. We're going to put the nose pressure down because this does feel more like a real airplane. And we're going to get ready to go. So throttle up to 50%. We're going to watch those engines spool up together. Let's go, Toga. All right, Toga, takeoff thrust is set. Nose pressure down. You can see the other aircraft landing there. Airspeed's alive. Continue with the nose pressure. $80 knots, neutral. V1, rotate. Two, positive rate. Here coming up. Look at that, guys. Holy smokes. No tail strike here, guys. Pitch the nose forward here. Get on those flight directors. And here we go, guys. Holy macaroni. Perfect. All right, 1,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get our map on. Continue, pitch the nose forward. We'll bug it up to 340. A lot of things to do for one pilot. Bug up our speed to 250. And you know what? Let's go. Sorry, guys. Let's go direct till him. Execute, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn on that autopilot. LNAV, VNAV. Let me go ahead and acknowledge Gamer. Just subscribed, Gamer. Welcome on board. Great takeoff, says Merc. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so autopilot, auto throttle is on now. We are building the airspeed. You can have a look here on the EFIS. There it is. We can take a look. So flap is good now. Speed check good. We're gonna start bringing up the flaps. You can watch it from. I don't know why the screen changed. And flaps up. Speed check is good. Great takeoff, yes. Look at it, guys. Fire, and noisy. Nam, a guy, my love in the house, welcome on board. Gamers saying hello. Destrodom, Skymaster, question, no ATC, did you get a squawk code from ATC? Where? If there's no ATC on board, all I use is 2000. That's Bad Sims, like generic squawk code. What's the departure and arrival airport, says Rimble? Rimble, we took off from Toronto, Pearson International Airport. And we are making our way westbound to Minneapolis. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Just looking at the chat right now. 35 people in the vertical. Where's Levi? Yeah, Levi was here, but I had a glitch on the first stream. So hopefully he's realized that we've restarted it. Let me have a look here. All right, just looking at the frequencies. I'm not going to make another call now. Coming up to 10,000 feet, guys, we'll do our after takeoff checks. We'll turn off the landing lights, and then, you know, we'll continue our climb up to flight level 340. The performance on this aircraft is just insane. I mean, check this out, guys. like 4,000 feet a minute. It's just like a rocket ship. There's 10,000 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off our landing lights, nose lights, and then we'll come down. We'll make sure that the autopilot is on. Autopilot, LNAV, VNAV on. Flight directors, auto throttle is on. We'll make sure that the auto brake is off. We'll come over to the first officer side. We'll make sure that the flaps are up and off, and then we'll make sure also that the spoiler is disarmed as well. Perfect. We can come up now, turn off the seatbelt sign, and there we go. After takeoff checklist is complete, let's enjoy the movement of the wings here. Look at this, guys. We've even got a flapper on. Who doesn't like to say flapper on? We've got a flapper on is a flap and an aileron together. A very complex wing. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but you can hear the people chatting in the aircraft. I like that. My plane did 5,500 vertical speed somehow. No way. It must be light. It must be light. Just waiting for you to open up the Discord for food pics. Yeah, I will once we get up to cruise. Guys, if you haven't done so already, exclamation Discord in the chat. That'll pop up the Discord. Please join if you'd like. Free to join. We've got a lot of good sub channels in there. You guys can check out the food pictures, the aviation pictures that we're posting, all kinds of things in the sub channel. And the cool thing about that is once I get up to altitude, I open it up for everybody to see. Yeah, I know. I saw Hunter's eating the lobster. I showed it to Mrs. Skymaster, and she's like, "Oh, Hunter's eating the lobster." Of course, Mrs. Skymaster doesn't sound anything like that. Merck says flight level 340 is already a lot. Mine's at flight level 400. Yeah, but you know what? It's all good. You'll probably end up getting up to altitude faster than me. There we are, like a rocket ship, man. It doesn't even let up. Still almost at 4,000 feet a minute. Coming up to 18,000 feet already. I didn't set the timer. We're back now in the standard pressure, guys. 29902. I'll go ahead and get that all tuned in, and there we go. Maybe I should get the timer turned on here. Let's go ahead and set the timer. We'll add a few minutes to it. All right, we've got an FMC message. Let's have a look. What do you mean insufficient fuel? Uh-oh. No, that can't be. Insufficient fuel. Oh no, guys.
Shouldn't I start the cabin safety demonstration?
Yes, please start the cabin safety situation. Oh, fuel weight. The heck? Holy smokes, guys, we might run out of fuel. Are we gonna have to divert already? Get the climb here set up. I can't remember where the fuel gauge on this was. Insufficient fuel. You don't have to divert. I also had that arrow. It's a bug. Ah, okay, got you. Okay, yeah. I mean, it looks like I had it all set up right. So around zero fuel weight. I mean, fuel weight. Yeah, 14,000 kilograms. save. New ground configuration save. I didn't have to do that. All right, all good. It's all good, guys. Let's take a look at the X-Pilot here. You know, we're in uncontrolled airspace right now, so back over to 122.8. We'll get that tuned in there. 22.8, that is the Unicom frequency for that sim. Get that tuned in there. And there we go, guys. So, what are your thoughts so far? Oh, crap. We're in some kind of rain here. Hold on. And at this altitude, guys, it's quite cold up here, so let's go ahead and get our anti-ice on, just in case. Don't want the wings to freeze over. What is cruise? 340. Vaughn Williams in house. Welcome on board. Welcome. Merck says sometimes it's better to put a 0.2 on the fuel reserve because the plane is quite buggy as of now. Ah, okay, okay. Gotcha. Maybe that's why, maybe that's what happened. Whoa, what's going on? I wonder what my dogs are doing. Maybe Mrs. Sky brought in a new Labubu. Holy smokes. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get off the camera. I want to make sure everything's okay. Hold on, stand by. Check. Sorry about that. The dogs are just playing downstairs. For a minute, I thought there was a new Labubu in the house. Labubu. All right. Already at 29,000 feet, guys. And Merck, thank you so much for the heads up there. Just not familiar. I haven't flown this airplane in a long time. But honestly, guys, it does feel good to be back in X-Plane. So if we take a look at the navigational display right here, you know, top of climb, it looks like it's 20 nautical miles away. Got a little bit of deviation here. We're going through some winds. Look at our headwind. So we've got a headwind 275 at 66 in the climb. I mean, that also is helping our climb performance too, right? That's good. Everything is good. Mexican Aviator says Carpix. Yeah, once we get up to cruise, guys, and we get settled, I'll open up the Discord and we'll all have a look. Vaughn Williams says, yo, Skyheads. I love it. I love it. I appreciate that. XC account. And you can send the shorts you usually do on YouTube to TikTok. Yeah, I've already do have a TikTok account, but I've got a lot of like real world contacts that are part of it, and I don't think it's not a lot of like my real world contacts know that I'm doing YouTube. So not that, I mean, I'm not hiding it from anybody, but I'll have to create a new account. I'll have to create a new account. But yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I think this year now I'm gonna have to expand and try to stream on multiple platforms in order for me to grow the channel. And I really do want the channel to grow. So, I mean, stay tuned for that too. TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch as well. I remember when I called you Short Master. Thanks, Mr. Hunter. Thank you. All right, so here we are, guys. Level at flight 340. We're above the clouds. It doesn't look like there's any precipitation out here. I do apologize. It is loud. It is loud. I've got to play around with that. So here's another glitch. See how the shading takes a minute for it to go back. But we're gonna go ahead and turn off the anti-ice, as you know, we're above the clouds and weather right now. And then I'll open up the Discord. If you guys haven't joined already, exclamation Discord in the chat, and I'll pop it up and you guys can join in. All right, so let's go without further ado. And I know Mr. Hunter is dying for us to see his lobster pics. So let's all have a look at that. Shall we, guys? Shall we all just watch with envy Mr. Hunter's gourmet meal? Here it is, guys. Holy smokes. Hunter with the whole lobster. Oh, and he's even got the name. Shout out to this place here. Now, Mrs. Sky and I did drive to Nova Scotia a few years ago. Not a few years ago, several years ago. I think I talked about it in one of the past streams. And we went over to Peggy's Cove and that whole part of Halifax. But we stopped at a roadside seafood place. For the life of me, I don't know the name. But the seafood in there was better than good. Really, really good. So, wow, this looks incredible. It's Pinchy for the diehard Simpsons fans. When Homer brought Pinchy and raised them, and then fell in love with him, and then accidentally boiled him, and then ate him. It's probably one of the better episodes. Actually, all the Simpsons episodes were good. So, a little bit of nostalgia now for the Simpsons. Aviation Kingdom in the house. Welcome on board. There's Pinchy the lobster being eaten by Mr. Hunter. Your Sim CFI yesterday. Big shout out to my friend Your Sim CFI. Holy smokes, with the Italian cuisine here. Wow, look at this ravioli. Check that out too. Turn the sun on. All right, Your Sim CFI, if you're watching, I don't think I'm too far from you. We got to meet up. I'll bring the vino, and you do the cooking. Just invited myself over. I'm joking, but I do appreciate you putting in the pics. There's a Hunter on the seafood mission here. Yum, yum. Hunter, I hope you're enjoying your trip. Holy, what is this? Is that a corn dog? Wow. You guys are making me hungry, and I just ate. Hunter with the steak. Holy. I know these are going back a little bit, but it's always nice to see them. Then a Hunter at the beginning of his road trip with the pizza, pan pizza. Hunter. Oh, Hunter, look, Hunter's enjoying a pint as well. Attaboy, Hunter. Just be responsible, all right? Excellent. All right, what else have we got? Car pics. They said car pics. I want to put it on. All right, there's no sound. Sorry, guys. I don't know if there's music playing, and I don't want to get copyright. But anyway, be careful, guys. Be careful doing this. Be careful. All right, thanks for sharing. What else have we got? We got some more car pics here, guys. Holy. So actually, who was this? There was who was this? Serb the Herb actually went to a Porsche dealership. That's pretty sweet. If I ever win the lottery, I'm buying one of these. But I think I'll take the four-door. I think it might be cheaper on insurance. Guys, insurance here in Southern Ontario is just brutal. Brutal. Wow, look at this. A little bit of graphite. Woo. Excellent, guys. All right, thanks for sharing. We're going to come back to that in a little bit. We want to make sure that everything is running good in the aircraft here. That was not me. That was my dad. I know, Hunter. I know. right, let's have a look. And here we are. Now the blinds are down here. Guys, do you know how we can not have the blinds showing? This is kind of not good. But look at the textures on the outside, the clouds. Looking really, really good, guys. It's all fun and games now until we get ready to land. So I'm going to open up the VATSIM radar, guys. I want you guys to take a look at it. It's free to look at this too. You know, you guys can have a look for it on yourself. You can track actual VATSIMers, or if you're doing a flight on VATSIM and, you know, want to track your own flight, this one's actually pretty thorough. There are other ones as well, like VATSPY, Volanta. I can't remember the other ones, but this is my preferred radar. Although I can't see my airplane now, so I don't know. Am I even still connected? Still connected. Still squawking. Oh, other thing I can do is dial 1326. Oh, here I am. Okay, so here we are. We're side by side, Merc and myself almost. He's going to overtake me. But this is what I was talking about, this weather system. Actually, it doesn't look too bad right now. I thought it was worse than it is. But, I mean, we are going to get precipitation here tomorrow in southern Ontario. I thought tomorrow I was going to do a little bit of a drive in the morning there. But the weather doesn't look favorable tomorrow. Anyway, here we are. Crossing over Lake Superior. And what is this? Huron. And then over Lake Michigan. Superior is up here. So we got Lake Ontario. These are called the 5 Great Lakes, guys. I don't want to bore you with the geography lesson here. I'm doing it for myself, guys. I want to make sure that I still got the geography knowledge here. Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, and Lake Superior. 5 Great Lakes. But if you take a small airplane and you go anywhere north, which I've done many, many times in the past, check this out, guys. Look at all these. All of these little gray areas here, they're all lakes. Most of them don't even have names. All freshwater here. It's crazy. It's only woods up here and lakes. If anything ever, and one highway, I think it's the Trans-Can Highway. If anything ever happens to you up here, like even if you're driving, it's messed up. You know, you hear stories like majority of the populations in all of Canada just live right on the border. They're pretty accurate. Anyway, we're going across over to Minneapolis today. And we got Mr. Burke getting awfully close there. And we got like a little Cessna here. Oh, Lancer. Lancer in the house as well. Don't worry, Levi. Oh, Levi, there you are. Sorry, I'm just reading it now. Levi, welcome on board, my friend. Sky, did you check airline pics? Yeah, I'll do that right now. Yeah, not been feeling well with my. Oh no. I hope you get better, Levi. Well, maybe we can cheer you up here. And we're not mad at you. No. Yeah, I'm not. We're not mad at you at all. All right, let's go back onto the Discord here, guys. And let's take a look at the aviation art, I guess you said, or aviation airline pics. And we'll take a look. There it is. There it is. I didn't even know I had it still open. The old United livery. Love it. Love it. I think, guys, the next sale, I got to pick up either the Tolis A330 or the 777 here. Hunter, stop telling everybody you're drinking beer. There it is, guys. Holy macaroni. Kyrie in the house. Kyrie, this is before IRL, guys, in real life. Excellent pictures. The weather is making this flight worse. Yeah, no kidding, right? I should be paying attention to that as well. Holy smokes, guys. 1336. Let's keep going, man. Let's try to get up to 1350 today. That's awesome. I got another real life pic here. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And we've got JS Montreal, JC Montreal. Beautiful pictures. Guys, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's true. I always ask about Levi. Excellent. Guys, if you want to take a look at all the pictures, please join the Discord. Like I said, free to join. You can have a look for yourselves, guys. And I do appreciate you guys putting in stuff into the Discord channels. I do look at it every day. Sometimes I can't respond right away, but I do always look at it. Levi says hi, Skymaster. Levi, how you doing, my friend? How are you? I hope you're enjoying the X-Plane 12 content. Speaking about that, guys, so here we are, nice and level. Autopilot is doing what autopilot should be doing. It'd be nice if we could get auto in here from airplane, actual auto. But let's leave. Let's go up to the overhead. Let's unlock the door, and let's see if we can make our way into the flight deck. So it's a little bit, no, sorry, into the cabin. It's a little bit different than, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Not nearly as pretty, I'm not going to lie about that. But back in the day, this was the thing. So, I mean, given that the aircraft has been around now for a while, and they're probably more focused on the inside of the flight deck, cabin's still not that bad. Be nice to see some seated passengers. There's the shading going again. I wonder if it's my graphic card. But still good nonetheless. Take a look at the aircraft, guys. It's pretty big. Pretty big. It's a 232 sitting configuration. I've actually had the privilege of riding in a real 767. It was operated by Air Canada in the past. They were using it for vacation, and we flew on it, my wife, myself, and my mom and dad, to... Where did we go? Bahamas. No, Barbados. Barbados. Wow, my memory serves me good. Barbados. We took it to Barbados. And Barbados, guys, amazing island. Amazing. And it was in the same configuration, guys, 232. 232. It was nice. Mrs. Sky and I had our own, you know, and we had no third person, so if I needed to get up and stretch my legs, it was easier like that. Oh, no, Levi. Well, I mean, I hope you get better. I hope you get better. All right, let's go back to the rear galley here. Or the rear. Look at this, guys. We've got two sets of toilets here. Let me tell you guys, on long-haul flights with a lot of people on board, do not sit in these seats. Do not. It might look cool, might be nice, you know, you're the cool guy, you're at the back of the bus, back of the airplane. I was that guy in high school, back of the bus. But when you get a lot of traffic in here using these toilets, when those doors open up and you get wind of some of the smells that come out of there after a little bit of use, watch out. And then when it mixes in with the smell of the food, oh, it's not pretty, guys. Not pretty. I'm sorry, TMI, But yeah, just a heads up. Anyway, here we have the rear galley. I mean, it's modeled. I give it a solid D. But hey, we got in-flight entertainment. Sky, what plugins do you recommend for X-Plane? Right now I've got, I don't know if you guys can see it. So ground handling, I have XP Realistic. It's not enabled. I have the XP UI PC. That's good. SATEC panels, of course, because I do use the panels. I've got X-Pilot, Avitab, which probably needs updating. Better pushback, and Fly with Lua. Well, Fly with Lua, I don't even know if it's enabled. When X-Plane 12 came out, a lot of problems with Fly with Lua. Anyway, let's make our way back up. Actually, this doesn't look bad from the, from the rear. It's modeled. I mean, what else can you ask for? Make our way back up. Big airplane, by the way, guys. Wow, for first class, this doesn't look... I mean, well, you got bigger seatings, but no in-flight entertainment. Say it, says JSD. Say what? Oh, the smell? The Kakapupu Shire? The people that live in Kakapupu Shire. Anyway, I do apologize for that, guys. All right, there it is. There's the Grand Tour. Smells like shit. Well, there you go. Someone had to say it. Yeah. Go and sit there, guys. Go and sit there. Mark in-house. Welcome on board, Mark, over on the vertical stream. Hello, Nice 767. Thank you so much for that. I do apologize if you've been here for a minute. I am going back and forth between the two chats. I am running it on horizontal stream as well, guys. Check it out. So let's have a look at our navigational display here. Let's take a look at the winds. Direct headwind 268 at 65. Or direct Zohan. And yeah, I mean, not really much to see here. These are older displays. I can take a look at the primary flight display here. We're locked in at 277 knots or 0.803 on the Mac. That all looks good too. We've got a combination of steam and glass in here. If you guys are wondering what the hell I'm talking about, these are, of course, are the old steam gauges. These are the ones actually I prefer. And then we've got the glass. And this is like first gen glass. Computerized instrumentation, the stuff that's out there right now, like on the Max and on the A350 and even on the general aviation airplanes now, is really, really good. Really, really good. Anyway, that's it. Looking good. Merck says, also Sky, YouTube updated their rules, which basically you can fully swear even heavily if you get monetized. Oh, well, there you guys go. I mean, guys, have at it. Have at it. I prefer to keep it a little bit more tame for myself here, just because, Mrs. Skymaster, I don't want to overly swear in front of the Mrs. So, but yeah, there we go. Let's have a look. Here's the rest of the flight route. Top of descent, a little over 160 nautical miles away. So we're doing really, really good. I don't get this. I don't know why the blinds are just closing. Like, turn the blind out. Come on, guys, let's try to get 1350 today. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the X-Plane content, then I might do some more flying in it. Might just hang around. Yes, MCFI, welcome on board, my friend. I was just talking about you, actually, about 10 minutes ago. I don't know if you were tuned in. We were on the Discord, and I was going through the food pictures. And then, you know, we stopped on the ravioli and the pizza making that you put in the channel there. And I'm sorry, but I invited myself over and I said that I'd bring the vino. Of course, I'm joking. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Thank you so much for sharing the pictures, my friend. All right, back up in the flight deck here and let's see what's going on. We're getting pinged here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear the announcements? Is there anything you want? I'll take a coffee. All right, guys. So, guys, this is default sound for the 767. It's not bad. It's not that good. I'm sure I can tweak it a little bit. But there is a sound pack available. I think it's Mango Sounds. I do have it for the 757. I don't know if I can import it and just have it in the 767 here as well. I mean, it's pretty much the same sounds. Aircon, cockpit volume. Let's get these. PA volume. Let's get that turned up. Cabin crew volume. Let's do it. We'll get a good listen now. Weather, we can turn that. I'll leave it low. Equipment volume, airport volume, a passenger volume. Let's get that too. Actually, that might be a little bit better. It is noisy. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get a.
Sir, I think you might have forgotten about the cabin safety routine.
Cabin safety routine. That's your job. Holy smokes. Holy avocado. Funny enough, Simple Takeoff was there for the pizza and my buddy Costa. Costa? That name sounds really familiar. Might be a different Costa, but I knew a Costa. Actually, he's with Sunwing. Costa. It can't be the same Costa. Yeah, it looks good, guys. I mean, I do appreciate it. Holy avocado, I overtook you. No, you didn't. Where are you? All right, let's open up the VATSIM radar here. Can't be. Ah, you did too. Holy smokes. There it is, guys. He overtook me in the 777. He's at a higher altitude too. So we're gonna actually clear this weather below us. Heading over the northern part of Lake Michigan here, and then we'll be starting our descent into KMSP. That is the ICAO code for Minneapolis. Minneapolis. Cool. All right, I guess you're going to be landing before me. It's all good. No, you can't. The 767 has wholly different engines. Whole different engines, hence you cannot put. Oh, okay, well there you go. Okay, yeah, I don't want to rebuy it again. So, I mean, the sounds aren't that bad, but the aircraft does look good. It looks a lot better than before, and X-Plane 12 as a whole too, especially up in the guy here. I mean, you did the majority of your flying up here and just getting ready to take off and land, but the clouds and the way the atmosphere looks really, really nice now. Really, and the lighting is another thing. Now, I've always praised X-Plane for the night lighting. I think if we continue doing the X-Plane this week, we'll have to do a night flight. We'll have to do it, because the night lighting on this is spectacular. Guys, only 11 likes. Come on, we can get up to 20 likes. That was my goal for today. 20 likes in today's video. And if you're watching on the vertical, I am doing it on vertical stream as well here, guys. You can drop a like in there as well. And of course, you can subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry, I'm just texting my mom. All right. What if 737 flight on X-plane, like to use the Zibo? I'd be down for that. I haven't flown that in ages. If you guys want, I think was it Zibo? I think I did a Zibo flight a few months ago. Maybe several months ago now. But yeah, I mean, you guys suggest it. If the landing goes good today, hopefully it will. Hopefully I'll remember how to land this. Yeah, we can do it for the next one. Oh, I like this. It picked up a station here. And you see the needle just turned? That's pretty cool. All right, next point is idiom, 128 nautical miles away, and just a little bit beyond that is the top of descent. We're almost maxed out here. 277 indicated, or a Mach 0.802. Very nice. Humming along nicely above the clouds. Have a look, and the window's still closed. We got this side here, or I am going to go on the outside here, guys. I do apologize. It is going to be a little noisy. But there we go. Take a look at that. Let's zoom out. It's funny, you know, the airplane gets smaller, but the sound stays the same. Take a look at that. TA in the house. Welcome on board, sir. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. All right, guys. Guys and gals. What a view, says Murky, right? It is good. Look at it. This just looks amazing. The lighting on this is just... This is good. I mean, it's looking good on my machine, guys. You know, everybody's different. Everybody's got different opinions. You know, so many people are divided. Team X-Plane and Team Microsoft. Tomatoes, tomato. Still looking really, really nice. Good old Pratt & Whitney's. Just the sounds. Oh, actually, these are GE. Interesting. I guess I picked the... no, actually, I did pick the GEs. They operate the GE and the Pratt & Whitney. I think the General Electric are more common. All right, back inside the aircraft. A little more quiet. All right, I don't know why. Let's see if I can get the other aircraft there on TCAS. Nope, not showing up. Guys, we're at 15 likes. We need 5 more likes. 20 likes. How many likes are we on the vertical? 17 on the vertical. Guys, at one point we had like almost 40 people in the vertical. It's really cool. Now, I think there's an upgrade for the 767 here where you get the more modernized flight displays. I don't know how much money they are now. I think they were like $10 before. I might upgrade them at least if we do some more flying in this aircraft. Merck says, I was about to use my 8 cars, then I remembered the 767 does not have 8 cars system, nor the 757. That's too bad. Yeah, I remember the 8 cars system. Yeah, we gotta use it the next time. Or the next time we're on Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right, so as per the chrono here, 37 minutes airborne. We're going to add another 5 minutes to that. A little over 40 minutes airborne. It might be a little bit more. I did set the chrono after takeoff. Total flight time, guys, is 1 hour and 46 minutes. It's not by any means a long flight. This is a real-world route. It is operated by Delta. However, they do use a different aircraft on it. I believe they're using the Airbus A220 or the Airbus 220. If you want the particulars for this route, very easy, guys. Third-party apps, third-party websites there. Flight Radar 24 is the one that I use, or Flight Aware. It'll give you all the particulars for this route and the type of aircraft that fly. You know, for the sake of the simulator and the, you know, FlightFactor, we chose the 767 300 variant today, which you know, is being updated now, and it is you know, being modernized, you know, with the release of the 777 from FlightFactor. So having said that, 40 minutes, 46 minutes, we've got about another hour left to go, and you know, with that, half an hour of it will be, you know, descending and arriving. So just a little over half an hour left before we start getting things ready to land. And we've got the announcements.
Sir, shouldn't I start the cabin safety demonstration?
Safety demonstration? How do you acknowledge that? Is there commands in the air? In flight? EA? I don't see it. Safety demonstration?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sure.
we request your full attention as the flight attendants
All right.
demonstrate the
That should have been done before, but you know what?
Seatbelt
We'll
sign
do it.
illuminates. You must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other. Tighten it by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt,
It's still not.
we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. Please
The hell,
take
I'm
a few
stuck in
moments
here.
now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored.
What is this
In the
now?
event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band
What?
behind your head. and
What happened to my...
Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing into the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until the crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with
All right,
your
this
hands
guy's on a roll.
and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. Life vests are located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to
All
do
right.
so, open the plastic pouch. Remove the vest, slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust it.
Have a look at the vertical
To refill
here.
the vest, pull firmly on the red cord. Only when leaving aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used
like
as a
that.
flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. The following electronic devices: smartphones, CD players.
Holy
laptop
crap.
computers
I kind of wish I never did this.
sign is up, or when permitted by the crew. Mobile
You
telephone.
know what? Let's just hang outside. Look at that, guys. This looks really good. You know what? I'll turn on the volume here for you. Make it a little more enjoyable. Looking pretty good, isn't it? over Lake Michigan now. Chasing sunsets. Come on, guys, tell me this doesn't look good. I dare someone to say it doesn't look good. It looks pretty good. The idiot inside my plane also asked me to do things as well, and I fully regret pushing that one ugly button. Merc, I love it. I love your honesty. That idiot. Attaboy, Merc. Yeah, this looks really nice. I like the vapor trail too, the Contra. Come on, like, look at that. Austin, you're doing good. Can you imagine if they surprised us now and just release a new version of it? Like X-Plane. I guess everybody's going on the year now, so. X-Plane 25 or X-Plane 26. Guys, I don't want to start a rumor. I'm just saying, like, I've never heard anything about that, but it would be cool. Or if, at least if there's a way that they can get, you know, like ortho in here. Ortho, that's all it needs. A good ortho, good ground scenery. Woo. It's just being brutally honest. Like, yeah, I know. I love it, though. I love it. I love it. The bluntness. I like that. Austin, the only thing you're doing wrong is fixing the crashes and optimizing the game. I know. I mean, you know, when you're in this game, it looks good. It feels good. But then when you're in Microsoft Flight Simulator, you're like, holy shit, this looks good, and this feels good too, so. But yeah, I mean, this does look good. At least to me it does. On my machine, and the way it's being projected on the stream, it looks pretty good, guys. Oh, we got the winglets here too. Yeah, we're gonna have to jump back inside the aircraft soon and start preparing for the arrival. But this right now, whew, so tempted to get the. Actually, if I had a choice right now, I would get the TOLUS, the A330. Oh, I did hear a rumor about FlightFactor updating the A350, which I have. I have the A350 for this. Bought it a long time ago, and it wasn't the best, but it's still fun to fly. It was nice there was an A350 available at that time for sim, and I actually heard that they're updating that. Nick Aviation says, "Can you go to the cockpit, please?" Yeah, we'll go back in. We'll go back in. Here we are, guys. I do apologize for the noise. That's a little bit. Actually, you know what? We'll keep it. We'll keep the volume. We'll keep it down a bit. Hey, what's that? What the heck? So if we take a look now at the navigational display, top of descent on the top of the screen here. What is this, like 120 nautical miles out? Getting closer. Both look good, but I prefer X-Plane more than more in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's a good sim too. Good sim too, but and Microsoft is too. So Merck says, yeah, it's confirmed. FlightFactor is doing a version 2. However, a whole different plane, and you have to buy it again. Just okay, I didn't even know that. Oh well, that's kind of shitty, but. whatever. I mean, I can understand if they're, you know, redoing it from the ground up. You know. But the developers are working on other aircraft as we speak. The Dash 8 should be coming out soon. Or even if it isn't soon, but I know they are working on a Dash 8 for Microsoft. The 767-57, the A220, PMDG with the 747. Cannot wait for that airplane to come out. Cannot wait. That is my favorite airplane. Favorite airplane. So we've got the 747 coming out. What else? I don't remember. I mean, that's pretty much all the big ones. Still waiting for Embraer. Still waiting for FSS to give us a proper VNAV. But you know, that's out there too. And I heard someone's working on an ERJ 145. Should be interesting as well. I don't know where I heard that now. But an ERJ 145, I can't remember who was doing that. That'd be pretty fun to have that little regional airplane. I actually liked that airplane when I first got into aviation. I used to have conversations with my instructor, who, by the way, now is the captain for Sunwing. Sunwing's no longer there. I guess he's WestJet now. Yeah, he liked the CRJ and I liked the ERJ. So, and he used to refer to it as a pencil. You want to fly a pencil looking airplane? It's like, yeah, sure, why not? Destrodom says, was there an update on when a BFU for Microsoft is coming out? Yeah, the Phoenix did update. I actually did a stream the day before yesterday. You guys can check it out. Phoenix now is updated, the A319, the BFU, and all that sort of stuff. You know, there's a whole bunch of other streamers that are streaming it right now. I did as well. If you guys want to go ahead and, like I said, and check out that video. But in the next week, I guess we'll go back into it. We'll go back in and have a look. But yeah, Phoenix now with this update, very, very good update. Very, very good update. So, cannot go wrong with Phoenix. Merck says, plus it's a collab with Tolis as well, so it's going to be very detailed. I'm looking forward to that. Merck says, I'm going to reinstall Microsoft Flight Sim just to buy the 757E, A220, and the 747. Do not care if it's, yeah. I mean, agreed. Same with me. I cannot wait for those airplanes to come out. Cannot. And I think now for the month of August, I'm going to pull the trigger and buy some more things from WinWing. Big shout out to WinWing. I am going to get the MCP, the Airbus MCP. So when I get the second camera back on, the reason why I don't have it on right now is I don't have anything paired up to X-Plane. But when I get that MCP, then we'll be able to showcase the autopilot as well. So I think that's going to be my next purchase now for August. Okay, I need to update my Phoenix. Thanks. Yeah, that's your dumb. Yeah. So the update was supposed to come out midweek today. They pushed it to the Monday. Monday it actually came out. And everybody got it. I was one of the first people to get it, but I mean, it's good. It's a good update. Holy smokes, guys. One more from 1340. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying X-Plane 12. Now, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Merc, is there any way that I can like just disable the blinds, the window shades? As a look at this. This looks sweet. It'd be nice if there was a little bit of engine wobble. And I read something about that now too. Some of the newer updates are going to have that in as well. And guys, these bigger engines on these big airplanes, they do wobble. It's a little bit of play in them. It looks pretty cool. Scary if you don't know anything about aviation or about flying, or if you just have a general fear of flying. But yeah, it is pretty cool. When we were aboard the 787 a few months ago, yeah, I sat close to the engines there and I was watching them, and they do a little bit of wobble. And the 787's a great aircraft, by the way. Merck says, I mean, it's possible on the 777. I'm not sure about the other airplanes. Gotcha. Look at this view. I love this. You know, if we could get like a nicer update of the interior here, and this doesn't look that bad. There's another thing that I'm not a big fan of, the jagged lines. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're a lot better than they were before, but these jagged lines, I'm sure they're working on it. Yeah, and even the ground here, it looks good, but I mean, it's just kind of like generic. It's not true to life. If they can do that, if they can get that true to life, like the ortho, if you ever install ortho on this, like auto ortho or ortho, oh man, it looks incredible. I don't care. Once you get that in there, get satellite imagery on, it looks good. The only drawback is that it's, I mean, it uses your hard disk space, so it takes a lot of storage. And that's where Microsoft now shines, is especially 2024. It's all in the cloud. It's all on their servers. What X-Plane 12 needs to do, or X-Plane, they need to do an agreement with Google Maps, and then just go on Google's server. Heck, for something like that, I'd even pay a subscription, to be honest. I would. I'd pay a monthly subscription, download it from the server, or just get up onto their servers, piggyback on Google's server. I know I'm talking shit now, guys, you know, but have some Google Maps in here. Very nice. All right, let's go back inside the flight deck here. Just a little over 80 nautical miles now is the top of descent. We're going to take a look at the weather for Minneapolis. Take a look at our ILS frequencies and such, our decision heights. Get it all tuned in, and we'll start making our way down. Make the appropriate radio calls. We don't have anybody on in the area, which is fine. Yeah. Try to land this airplane, guys. I know in the past I had trouble with it, so this is not an easy airplane to land. And generally, X-Plane 12 is a little bit harder to land than Microsoft. So here we are, guys. You guys can take a look. Making our way. Merck is just flying. No pun intended. He's just ripping it through the sky there. He's going to get down well before me. The funny thing is he's not coming up on TCAS. Should be showing up on TCAS. Nothing. Traffic is on. Maybe if I zoom in. Oh. So we're gonna hang out just a little bit more, and then we're gonna get things ready. We get ready for the descent. We're coming up to an hour now of flight time, maybe a little bit more. I did set the chrono a little later. Total flight time today, 1 hour and 46 minutes. 2 hours and 14 gate to gate, or block time, covering a distance of 638 nautical miles. Got a good chunk of that behind us now. At a cruise altitude of flight level 340, 34,000 feet. Got that set in the altimeter right here. I've been at this level now for a little bit. Climb performance on this aircraft is better than exceptional. It's really, really good. My TCAS is on. What the hell? Yeah, mine is too. I don't know. Might be a glitch. Might be a glitch on mine. All right. Look. Oh, it's below the 80 nautical mile ring now. Got 40 nautical miles to Shea. And then Camaro. I guess. Camaro. German? Or, I mean, I don't know how to pronounce half of these. Muscles? Bakes? I'm already at top of the set. Yeah, that's because you're going like Mach 3.5. Joking. All right, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start getting the aircraft tuned in, getting ready for the arrival as well. Merc, I am, as per SimBrief, 12 right. So I'm going to open up the approach plate for that. Take a look at the airport diagram. I want to make sure that the runway is adequate for landing. And then we'll go from there. 12 right. Oh yeah, plenty. 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet. It'll be a left turnout. It is a big runway. Parallel. We've got a 12 left. 8,000 feet. I think we can get this bird down on that as well. So multiple runways, but we're going for 12 right. 10,000 feet. 10,000 footer, and it'll be a left turn off one of these high-speed taxis. All right, cool. I'm okay with that. You know, look at the approach plate here now. Take a look at the localizer frequency. We've got 110.3. Let's go ahead and get that tuned in. 110.3. And we've got a final approach course of 121. I'll get that tuned in here as well. 121. Perfect. And we're going down to 3,000 feet. So we will get this all set in the autopilot here and the MCP. And then the beautiful thing about this aircraft and all Boeings, once you get to that top of descent, it'll do it for you as long as you get a lower altitude there in the autopilot. It'll get you ready to go. All right, guys, and go easy on the landing. Go easy on me on the landing, guys. All right. Plus, you know, for your entertainment, I've got 2 landing rate calculators going. I've got the, you know, official one by, I think it was Dan Barry made it. I think he's a big supporter of Captain Canada. Could be a different one, but I don't know. I think the name is Dan Barry, and then I've got the one for the overlay that I use. So we'll see the discrepancies between the two. Honestly, I didn't expect the 777 to go that fast. It happens. It's all good. All good. Yeah, enjoy your descent and landing. I'll see you on the ground. I'll see you on the flip side. 17 likes, guys. 3 more for 20 likes. 1 more for 1340. Man, oh man, or ladies and gentlemen, if I want to sound a little more formal. But if we can get 1340 by the end of today's stream, I'll be quite happy. Holy smokes, what happened to everybody now? Everybody bailed. Oh, I know why. Owls is live. Owls. Shout out to Owls. The hell happened to my other? What the heck? All right, here it is. What happened to JSD, Levi, and the others? I don't know what happened. I don't know. And it looks like I dropped a. Oh no, it's back here. I don't know. Sometimes the YouTube just does funny things. It's like it just drops me off. Like it's like everything's going good, and then it's like on to the next. Hopefully they'll come back. It's all good. It's all good. Like we got some good views in here today. 40 nautical miles now for that top of descent. I'm sure on the landing approach I'll get some people that come back. Let's take another look at these beautiful engines. And the wing. Look at the detail on the wing. Come on. You guys know what these are? Vortex generators. I think that's what they're called. Holy smokes. I didn't realize this. We got a true airspeed 471. Air temperature minus 446. All right, that top of descent now is coming up. Oh, we'll watch how the aircraft behaves. Oh, a lot of points. We'll figure it out in the descent. This looks good. Kind of looks good. Cam in the house. Cam, welcome on board. Cam Pinato. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you for saying hello. Over on the vertical stream. I appreciate you. Just in time, we're getting ready to descend, making our way down to Minneapolis this evening on the X-Plane 12 flight simulator here in the beautiful updated FlightFactor 767. Yeah, a little over 20 nautical miles now, guys. Top of descent. I believe they've got radar working on here too. Someone was talking about radar being updated. So let's go ahead and get the weather. And I guess auto. Nav A data. Let's get that. All right, let's see on our way down. I don't know if there's it's no need. It's all blue skies. No need. Even the terrain, I think that'll be okay. Whoever just subscribed, thank you so much. Cam, if it was you, welcome on board. I appreciate you. Welcome to Skymaster 1. You know, if you've I see you on the vertical stream. But if you want to take a look at the horizontal format as well, I am streaming on that too. So doing two streams at once here. Got the two formats. Same stream, but it's just on two different formats. Just patiently waiting now for that top of descent. Getting awfully close now. We'll monitor the systems. We've got everything all tuned in. We're ready to go all the way down to the runway. Now we're just going to watch, monitor, make sure that the aircraft is doing what we've got programmed. The fun starts now on the descent. Actually, you know what? For fun, we'll turn on the. Oh, okay. So it's one or the other. I do like that too. Like it sweeps. Ooh. Now it is showing that. It's just because there's nothing here. There's nothing at the altitude. Mick Cass in-house, welcome on board. When are we landing? We're about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes. We're starting the descent now in about 2 minutes. Adam H in-house, welcome on board, my friend. Welcome. Hey, Skymaster and everyone. Adam H, long time no see. Welcome back. All right. Gonna make sure that the descent gets initiated here. Start making our way down. I appreciate it, guys. 1340. Holy smokes! If we can get 10 more subs today, whoop. JSD, hi Adam H. JSD is back. All right, 1341. 9 more away, guys. My heart is starting to pound now for the landing. I haven't landed this airplane in over a year. Over a year. 757. Yeah, we jumped into it a few months ago when we did an X-Plane 12 stream, but I haven't landed this one in a while. Hopefully I'll be even able to land it. I'll make it work one way or another. Solis announced they're making a proper A320ceo. Oh, nice. All right, here's the top of descent. Take a look at the navigational display here. We do have the descent profile, monitoring the vertical speed now. The attitude, not the attitude, the altimeter now is unwinding. We're starting to make our way down. All right, so we're just going to continue to monitor. We'll make sure that we don't overspeed the aircraft. If we need to apply the speed brake spoilers, most definitely can. And yeah, so get closer to 10,000 feet, we will advise the cabin crew and prepare the aircraft for landing. Should I do another PA, guys? Start descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Why
would like
not?
to remind you that use of all electronic devices during descent and landing is prohibited as it may interfere with the navigation. Anything you want? Thank you. Still here, Captain, and still no new information for you.
All right, cool. I love the detail in here. You know, there's just a whole bunch of things you can do. Sky, you did almost the Trump voice. No, I haven't. And Trump. If I'm doing it, it's completely coincidence. I don't know what to say about Trump anymore. So. But if you guys want, maybe one day I can do the Trump voice, or other ones too. I can do some other voices as well. So. America was on the throne. Jesney, stop eating Taco Bell. Jesney, tell us some Taco Bell stories. All right, another thing that I don't like, it's probably with my settings, guys, but when you're zoomed out like to this level that I am right now, and this is typically like, you know, the view that I like to keep it in the, you know, in the flight deck here, the virtual flight deck, it's hard for me to see the instrument, not to see them, but to read them. The legibility is, they're kind of out of focus. You know, and you zoom in just a little bit and then they sharpen up. That's another thing I wouldn't mind seeing potentially fixed. All right, so we've got a message here on the flight management computer. It says drag required. So we'll go ahead. I am using the Honeycomb Bravo throttles here. I do have them mapped out accordingly. and I am using the actual physical spoiler now, so go ahead and deploy that. See the spoilers pop up here a little bit, and you can actually hear the chatter of the passengers, which is nice too. All right, I can hear the engines already spooling up, so means that I'm on the target speed here. I can go ahead and quickly retract the spoiler or the speed brake. I'm already at flight level 10,000. I'm already at flight level 100 or 10,000 feet. That's pretty cool. Holy macaroni. Holy macaroni. All right, so it's 1-2 right for the arrival. Let's take a look at our orientation here. I believe we're going to be coming around downwind and then making a right base, whipping around. You know, it's very easy for us to find the orientation of the runway. All we've got to do is, you know, pull up the entire compass here, which, where the hell? What is going on? Oh, maybe I know why. We'll go like that, and that's it. There we go. Yeah, so 1-2 is this way right here. So we'll be coming around the mountain. Right base, I believe, and then we'll get established on final, and then we're going to be coming out the opposite direction here. All right, cool. Always good to have your orientation there. Right. Make sure that you're going to be landing in the right direction, number one, and number two on the right runway. There have been instances where, you know, pilots, you know, by accident will land at the wrong airport, which is bad enough. But there's also been incidences where, you know, pilots get a little disoriented and miscalculate a taxiway for a runway, you know, or get lined up for the entire wrong runway and such. So be careful with it. Shouldn't that be at the beginning of the flight? What do you mean? What's going on, JSD? How's the Taco Bell? Taco Bell. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about the pop-up windows here. Down below like that. There you go. Or you can have them up here like that. Whatever. Hey, what happened? The stream is dead? Merck says, I remember that time when the A320 was about to land at the taxiway at San Francisco. Right. Yeah, I don't want to name the carriers and everything, but there's been some close calls. Stream is alive and well, Roger. Yeah, for me, it kind of just... I mean, I've got it open on my end here as well. So. Yeah, I mean, the exciting part is going to happen now, soon. No need for me to use the weather radar. It's pretty clear here. Actually, you know what? We can actually brief the weather as well. I will just open up the sim brief papers here. I do have it open on a separate window. Take a look at what we're dealing with in terms of wind. So, Minneapolis 060 at 12. I'm going to write that down. 7 statute miles visibility, so it's going to be a little bit hazy there for sure. Scattered at 5,000, broken at 6,500. Temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. Altimeter, dew point 15. There's a good spread on that. Altimeter 3018. And then if we take a look at the future, you know, the winds are going to pick up a little bit, but the visibility is going to be greater than 6 miles. High clouds. So aside from the winds gusting for a little bit, we'll be okay. I think we'll get in before then anyway. Perfect. So we've got the relevant information now. And yeah, once we get into the altimeter setting region, we'll tune it in on the altimeters there, and continue making our way down. Once we get up to 10,000 feet, guys, we'll get the aircraft ready for the arrival. And yeah, hopefully I can land this airplane, guys. All right, so go easy on me if it's a hard landing. I haven't landed this in over a year. CTAF KMSP is 26.7 on the frequency. 26.7. I would just tune in on that. Perfect. All right, 1343, guys. Holy smokes, 7 more to get 1350. I'd be so stoked for that. Let's hope I can get a good landing in. Like I said, and number 2, if you guys want to see some more X-planes, just let me know between now and the time that I land.
St. Paul traffic, southwest 3503. 25 miles west of the airport, 7,000 descending, landing runway 12 right, let's go up more approach. Any St. Paul.
Okay, all right, there's the southwest guy. Okay. I won't make any calls just yet, but anyway, we do have him picked up. So Merc, he's going to converge with you. You'll either have to stay in, you'll either have to cut in front of him or go behind. But I do see him on the radar there. All right, back in the altimeter setting region 3018. Let's go ahead and get that dialed in. Quite high on the pressure here. 3018. I should sync these to the Captain 18, and we'll get it on our standby as well. Set. That is good. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and get the landing lights turned on. Get that done. And we'll get these seatbelt signs on from now as well. Perfect. And we'll make an announcement as well. Why not? We'll take advantage of some of the features. Before landing. Seatbelt on. Now we'll do.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes our aircraft will land at the destination airport.
Kind of cheesy, but whatever.
SQ2 remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and a fasten seat belt sign is turned on. When preparing to depart, please make sure to take all your personal belongings with you. Attention, international travelers. If you are continuing your flight,
it would be good to see some more XP. Got you. I mean, not everybody's doing it, right? So not everybody's doing it. It is a nice change. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll hang out in X-Plane for a little bit. We'll see who else jumps aboard the X-Plane wagon. All right, so yeah, it looks like we're going to cut across here and go around for the downwind. Make our way. Yeah, make our way for the final. Plenty of time. There is traffic in the area, guys. And I think we're going to get a little bit of a sunset here now, too. You can see the sky colors are changing. Matter of fact, if we take a look over here, the sun, it's still up. But it is changing. Getting darker. I am on real time here, guys. Of course, Minneapolis is on Central Time. What are we here on Eastern Time? Eastern Daylight Time, 8:11 p.m. And they're 1 hour behind. Oh, are they that good? Really? Yeah. Yeah, but how's the V pilot? Is there a V pilot? I heard the VNAV. I heard the VNAV isn't complete, or it's not, like it doesn't work good, or they don't even have VNAV. I don't know. I heard. Yeah, there is. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'll tell you, the sounds on this aren't like a drag required again. All right. Well, we are getting close to 10,000 feet, and we're still to 206. All right, speed's good. As soon as you hear those engines spooling up, trying to combat the additional drag from the spoiler. All right, perfect. We're going to go ahead and take a look at our approach speeds here. 30 degrees of flap at 37, 137. That is good. The winds aren't bad. So 12 knots. We'll keep it. Might bump it up a knot or two, but should be okay. And you know, we won't join until we get ready to ready to start our base. All right, another FMC message. Drag required again. All right, so a little bit fast. Take a look at the VATSIM radar here. All right, so we got two aircraft. Merck, I think, cut off the southwest. And then we've got one departed. I'm still at 10,000 feet, though. I'm going to run into it. Jump outside. There's the other aircraft. Oh, there's another one on the ground there. There he is. I do like the little tags, the little ID tags. Easier to see them. All right. Cut off the southwest where? He's like right behind you. VATSIM radar. Check out the VATSIM radar map. Ah, it's all good. All right, another sub. Thank you so much for that, guys. I appreciate you. 6 more away from 1350, guys. If we can hit that, I'll try to make the best landing ever. UL 89 align ILS 112. All right, so we do have some altitude restrictions. You know, we're just gonna let the autopilot fly. Check out the rain.
3503, turning only to first course 12 right. And I wish these Canadian guys would get on the proper frequency here. Heard nothing from this guy in front of me. Minneapolis, St. Paul.
I don't know what to say to that. Well, my friend, I don't know what to say about that. I'm not the guy that is in front of you, but I am going to be landing. I got you on the VATSIM radar as well. Once I get a little lower, I'll be making the calls as well. And on behalf of all Canadians, I do apologize.
Thanks.
You got it.
So do you.
Minneapolis traffic Delta 1326 heavy descending through 7,900 direct dually. Gonna get established on the downwind. We are expecting the ILS 12 right. Minneapolis traffic. Murky got in trouble. Oh, well, it's all good. I mean, you did make a call on the texting, so. All right, so we're going to extend off of Dooley here. I want to create enough separation between the landing traffic. You know, they're going to sort it out with themselves, I guess. And, you know, we'll get ourselves nice and established. We'll do a long landing, like not long landing as in like a long approach. And we'll try to plan it nicely on the ground there. A terra firma. There we are. Oh, it looks like we've got a little bit of spoiler out. All right, that can come in. Take a look again. Look at this, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Beauty. Another FMC message. Drag required again. All right, all right. I will take a look at the radar. Oh, I think they're both. Well, I don't know what happened here, but they're both on the runway. All right, now we're dropping down to 3,000 feet. Okay. Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1326 heavy over Dooley at 4,200, descending down to 3,000. We'll be turning a right base to join the ILS 12 right approach. Minneapolis traffic. All right, we're going to come out a little bit. 45 degrees of zesty. I'm going to go ahead and join the point up and start that base. Start that turn. Let's go ahead and execute that. Give it a notch of flaps. Let's go. Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1326 heavy turning right base for the ILS 12 right. Minneapolis traffic. All right, speed check good. Get the spoiler up. Take a look. Zesty at 4,000. Sure that the landing lights are on. That all looks good. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Please like. Please hit that bell to be notified of future streams. Look at my speed, guys. This is not good. Get that speed up. All right. So, you know what? We still got a lot of flaps that we can dump. So let's go flaps 5. And we'll keep the speed up. We are a big airplane. We are heavy. We'll keep that up. Once we get established, we'll start slowing it down. We'll arm the approach as well. I don't know what it's doing now. Not direct dusty. Why is it doing that? All right. Get up now. I got it on video, bro. That guy landed ahead of me. Yeah, I saw. Well, I mean, you did kind of cut him off. So. Oh, in the house. Welcome on board. Oh. All right, now we're direct zesty. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that gear. Let's get that gear down. Create drag. Look at the animation on this, guys. Perfect. Go ahead and arm the approach as well. Now we'll start slowing it. We got auto brake set to 1. Let's go flaps 10. I think it's flaps 10. Flaps 15. And we'll keep the speed up a little bit. I'll send you the video later, by the way. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's why, guys. I mean, if you don't want to make the radio call, or if you've got something wrong with your microphone or whatever, it's always good to check on the radar map. Always, because I mean, you might be in a situation where the other guy is not talking, you know, and you don't. I mean, it's still it's you know, a simulation, but you know, you wanna practice good airmanship, right? So. All right, they're ex-zesty. Once we get established here, I'm gonna start slowing it. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. Thank you. All right, gear is down. Flaps to go, and the auto brakes set to 1, and we are established now. We can make a call. Minneapolis traffic Delta 1326 heavy established. ILS 12 right. Minneapolis traffic. The ex-pilot just died? For you it did. All right, let's just start slowing it right down to 1. We're going to start getting the flaps down. Flaps 30. 20. My bad. Flaps 25. I'm going to dump them all the way now. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to hang out here for a little bit. I want to make sure that I can see the ground. We'll disconnect the autopilot. Try to match.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 4424, crossing runway 422.
I don't see anything.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1326 heavy short final. 12 right, Minneapolis. Might be an auto land, guy. Okay, I got ground contact now. See it on the side here. I just want to make sure that I can see the runway there, and then I'll disconnect. Disconnect. What? I don't even know. I guess I'll. Lock him in, guys. Lock him in. Adam H, welcome on board. All right, still no runway in sight. Landing Cat 3. That's cool that it's already got. Yeah, there's no run. I can't see the runway. Supposed to be 7 miles. Oh, I got it. Right up here. All right, guys, my airplane. Check. Oh, she's squirrely. A good crosswind.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 4424, departing runway 12 left to the north. Minneapolis.
Minimums.
Continue. Okay, powered. Okay, grab that center line. Reversers. Decel. We're 80 knots. Spoilers. Or sorry, the reversers stowed. Go manual braking. Perfect, guys. Perfect. All right, we're gonna vacate here. Once we cross the line, we'll call up. Turn. On the go. Minneapolis traffic Delta 1326 heavy clear runway 12 right. Go ahead and stop right here on the roll actually. That is good. AP started now. Valve open. Well, go ahead and clean up the aircraft. Flaps. Yep. Here we go, guys. Honestly, I hope the dude's not going to report me or anything. I mean, basically, nah. I know he kind of took a shot at all Canadians, but I apologized on all Canadians. I don't know how he knew we were Canadian. Maybe he was watching the stream, so I do apologize to him if he is a channel watcher there. All right, where does Delta park? We did it, guys. We did it. You know what? I'm just gonna turn here. I'm gonna get too close. We'll take one of these. So another thing that I praise X-Plane for, you know what? We'll take this one that's on a diagonal. Is the default airport scenery, guys. The default airport scenery is quite good. So big shout out for them. All right, we're gonna join up on one of these. I wish they had GSX Pro for this. Now in X-Plane 11 they had their own ground marshalers. They had a lot of freewares. Or if it is available, I just haven't read. A little bit of cheating here. No, actually, you know what? I'll go all the way. Guys, I have replay on this, so let's go ahead and look at the replay. We'll park it, and before we shut anything down, I'm going to get the parking brake on. And let me see now if I remember how to do the replay. So, toggle replay mode. It did disconnect me from the pilot. Wait a second here. Maybe not. Oh, okay. It really took me back. All right. I think the whole stream now just messed up. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Damn it. Anyway, guys. You guys. All right. It's a blank screen. It's okay. It's all right. So yeah, you know what? Sorry. I took it too far back and it just couldn't handle the data. So anyway, guys, you did see it. We did, we did make it to the gate. It would have been nice to take a look at the landing. I wasn't lined up. It looked like there was a good crosswind. I didn't look at the speed of it. It might have been a little exaggerated, but I mean, at the last minute we lined up, we put in the right corrections, or at least I thought they were the right corrections based on the way the nose was pointed on the approach. And we made it. We made it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that it died. You know, it does happen. It does happen on X-Plane as well. But anyway, guys, we're going to end it like this. I really, really appreciate everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed X-Plane 12. We'll be back on it again if you guys like. Thank you so much for all the subscriptions today, all the likes, all the great conversation, and then a big shout out to my channel members as well. Actually, you know, the channel members have grown, and I will do a special shout out for you guys as well right now, and we'll end it like that for today. So new channel members and existing channel members, thank you so much for your continued support and your new support. Tango Kilo, thank you for being a first officer member. DA, thank you as well. ATC Swede, of course, you're the gentleman that has gifted the 5 memberships, so I do appreciate you. Big shout out to you as well. Chase for wins. I didn't see you on the stream today, but thank you for your support as well. Rev Alvin, thank you. Jordan B, big thank you as well. Destro Dom, thank you. Ninja Terriers, aka Mrs. Sky, welcome and thank you. Levi, thank you as well. Hope you're feeling better, my friend, and I can't wait to see you again on the next stream. Big shout out to your SimCFI as well. Hunter McLeod and Darren Allen, thank you guys for your continued support. I do appreciate you guys as well. Thank you, everybody. And until the next stream, as always, be good, be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Good night, good day, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. Ciao.
you.